morning, everybody. Yes, yes, good morning. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm gone on one day. I'm gone for one day. Okay. How's everybody doing? My phone calls today went great. And ironically, I also got to watch Luca's. Ooh, I lag there. Ironically, I got to watch Luca's drinking stream with everybody. Oh, Luca. Poor Luca. By the end of it, he was gone. Must have been late over there for him, though. Anyway, today we're playing. We're getting back into Dark Knights. I'm wondering if we're gonna be reaching an end here. I don't know how long. We're in chapter 4. I don't know if there's gonna be a chapter 5. Or if we're gonna be getting some endings here. Yeah. Oh. Also. No. Yes. Also. I watched. If any of you guys like watching BL, I watched the first episode of Cherry Magic yesterday. So cute. I love her so much. Ah! It's everything that I've hoped for. Okay. Enough of that. Let me also kind of excited for tomorrow. I gotta check in with Zai again to see if he's still okay with Minecraft tomorrow. There. Ah, this game is loud. Hold on. Let me post my tweet, because if I don't do that now, I'm not gonna remember. Okay. And then let me full screen this. Full screen you. Oh. I was gonna fix myself before I did anything. Whoops. That should be okay. And then game. Make sure the screen captures game. Yeah, okay. 21. I think we're back in our world. Can't remember where we left off. But I think we're back in our world though. Since it is a holiday, I can finally spend more time with him alone. We decided to go to the park for a change. Oh yeah, he's in his true form now. I forgot. I say I forgot that I consciously chose to make the thumbnail his true self. While we are on our way, we bump into Ikuya. She is just about to do errands. Wow, hi there. Who is this cute boy? Meet Sachiro. Sachiro, this is my friend and classmate Ikuya. They met before. Main character, just not in this form. They exchange a smile. Upon examining, Ikuya raises her eyebrow. Why have I never seen you here before? Unless you just moved here? Speaking of which, you remind me of someone. He moved here not too long ago. I'm showing him around the village. We can't we just say my guy just hit puberty like overnight? Have haven't we been gone for a hot minute? You haven't come visit me at all. I haven't been to school in a hot minute. Oh, I see. Welcome, I'm having a fun time here. Yuka shifts her gaze to me, wiggles her eyebrows. I get a feeling she sees right through. Would you mind if I hang out with you guys for a moment? What about your errands? That can wait. It's just for my brother. Nothing really urgent. Spend our time in the park chatting on the bench. Ikuya is mostly interested in Sachiro since they have never talked. So, how long have you actually known each other? If I'm not wrong, are you two a couple already? Uh, huh? No, huh? You have to scream yes to me, baby! I have to tell Leoji you finally found the man of your dreams. Of course, to find you the one has finally come to an end. I plant my face in my hands and let out a heavy sigh. Yeah, you're embarrassing me. Sachiro, don't mind her. Ikuya is always funny like this. Alright, make sure not to bore her. She's allergic to boredom. So have fun every moment you spend so have fun every moment you spend together. He looks over to me with innocent eyes, blinking in confusion. What do you think is fun? Hey, that's for you to decide later. Take lead, tiger. Oh, Ikuya. Sachiro blushes slightly and chuckles his shyness away. Shortly, shortly after, an ice cream train passes by, and we each buy a cone. We share fun together with Ikuya, but she leaves early to finish her errands before dark. Because it has gotten quite late, we head home too. You should have nice friends around. Casual stuff, you know. You have friends too. I do. I'm like, Aichi, you seem pretty close. It's harder to find him as a friend when I see how you interact with yours. Well, everyone has their own views. What's important is how you feel about them. Thinking about it, Our relationship might just be one-sided. He's probably just killing time with me. You can still have fun with him. Sometimes friends are here to pass time, and they're not meant to be here forever. I pat his back in an attempt to lift his mood. By the way, Payne still has his doubts on you. I can't tell when he'll be after you again. Sachiro busts his lip while thinking. Has he done anything? Has he done anything to you before? Back then, I spent a lot of time in the parks. He was watching me, but never did anything to me. Kept me out a lot, though. I saw some of his activities at night. It was anything but calming. Even without my memories, I had a gut feeling he would come after me sooner or later. Sachiro's face turns gloomy as he talks about the past with Chain. Even though I asked the question, I try to shift his attention. I plan to make dumplings again, Sachiro's favorite food. He says it brings back good memories, and he never gets tired of them. We have not heard anything from Taichi, but tonight we decide to stay home. Right after I go to my room, I hear strange noises coming from the room next door. Company slams shut. Open and shut. I hear Sachiro call for me. It seems suspicious, so I go to check on him. I softly knock on the door and open it after nobody answers. I notice the bed is a mess. Sachiro's scarf is on the floor. Nothing is out of place, but there's no one in the room. He could have gone out without telling me. Speaking of the noises I heard before, don't tell me he got kidnapped. Think Avi. It hasn't been long. The kidnappers should still be around the area. I quickly go outside and check the streets, but it's empty. My mind goes to Kaichi and Chain. I decided to go to Chain's place. He only lives a street farther down, so it's easy to find. Standing in front of his house, I hesitate a bit before ringing the doorbell. I wait in silence. There is no sound on the other side. I do not have the patience to stay here any longer. What if I break into the house? Before I make up my mind, the door opens. Excuse me! I mean, I know. Hey, yo, hey. I know I'm at your place like in the middle of the night, but I was not expecting you to not wear your uniform, okay? Ish. Whew. Chain. You would think if he wasn't wearing his uniform, he'd at least take off the gas mask, okay? Boon. Take off the gas mask! Please! Did my chat show? Shut up, okay. Hey! Yes! Payne stands at the entrance, his expression darker than I have ever seen before. Man, if I knew you were off, I could have played A Date with Death. I think you'd love A Date with Death too. Date with Death is so cute. The boy in there, wow, you love him. He only wears a tank top and a pair of dark purple shorts. It looks like he just got up from bed. I thought you were off yesterday and the day before. Not yesterday and today. And I mean, I made this schedule before I knew anyway. Just I don't specifically know what days are off because you don't have set days off. A Day with Death would have been perfect. I think you'd love A Day with Death, but Dark Knights is fun too. For some reason, he still wears a gas mask. I wonder why he even wears it at home. Exactly what I just said. My body is frozen as I look at him. He stares at me, unmoving. Silence lingers before us. I am too shocked to speak. Oh yeah? If I see you coming, if I see you opening the door like that, looking like that? Come in if you want to talk. Okay. Okay. He turns around and I decide to follow him. Leading me through a dark hallway, we end up in a large dark room. I suppose it's his living room. There's barely any sign of personality. I mean, there are paintings. This is a nice lamp. Chain drops down on the couch. He speaks to me in a casual tone while he combs through his hair. Don't you comb through your hair with me? So, what is it? I thought you were home, so I came to check. I'll just get straight to the point. Sachiro was missing, and I thought you kidnapped him. Gee. I thought you were still after him. I'm sorry for misjudging you. The room is filled with silence after I apologize. Kane has his eyes closed. Gas mask distorts his slow breaths, making it sound strange. Since he does not reply or move, I question if he fell asleep. Can't imagine how it is comfortable sleeping like that. Eh? Kane? I think it's the opposite to him, and my eyes shift to his body. Since he always wears multiple layers, I never guessed he had so many tattoos. It occurs to me that I've never seen him without that mask. I walk over to him, tempted to look. As I reach out for the gas mask, he suddenly opens his eyes and grabs my wrist. In an instant, he gets up and pins me to the couch, then shifts on top of me. I look at him with wide eyes, my heart beating rapidly in my throat. I react fast enough to pin my knee against his stomach, but he does not budge. I thought you were going home. Or are you planning to stay longer? Flustered, I shake my head. He narrows his eyes for release. I sit up and rub my wrists, mumbling under my breath. This guy never heard of being gentle. I guess you want my help to find Sachiro. Yeah. He scratches his head and rests his back against the couch. I suspect the fact that I suspected him and am now asking him for his help is a strange change. Are you so out of options that you ask for help from someone you trust the least? I, uh, you're an odd fellow. Anyway, I've got you back. I flinch at this answer, surprised. Do you have any leads on who might be after him? Yeah, probably Kaichi, but Kane chuckles lightly in my answer. This morning that shrimp told me to scrap Sachiro from my list, and now you're telling me he's going after him? Besides, what can a kid like him do? Don't juggle me. He misunderstood what I was trying to say, but it's clear to me that he does not know anything about Kaichi's different form. I better not tell him about that. When we find Sachiro, don't do anything to him. Not sure if I can keep that promise. Please, Chain. He rolls his eyes at me. He rolls his eyes at my plea. And he does not reply. Now that this is settled, he should go home. We'll continue tomorrow. He should be able to survive the night. Chain stands up and moves towards another room. I'm glad he accepted my request. He's dependable after all. I can't do anything right now. Just hope Sachiro can hang on until I get there. I let myself out and head home. The next day, I wake up and look out the window to find Chain waiting in front of my house. I realize that I'm still in my pajamas, so I quickly tuck away and change my clothes. Just to be polite, I'll let him know that I need some time. Water. You're early. I haven't got enough rest. Go prepare yourself. I invite him inside. Him in my living room. While I eat my bread, he sits across the couch, staring at me with cold eyes. It's like he keeps an eye on my every movement, but just quite uncomfortable. You like some? No thanks. I continue nibbling on the bread while avoiding his stare. He waits until I'm finished before he speaks. Tell me more about what happened last night. I led him to the guest room. I left the scene as it is and didn't touch anything. King starts his investigation by looking around. While he mutters to himself, I asked if he found anything useful. The kidnapper couldn't have climbed through the window. There are no traces outside. Locks look fine too. You know those locked room mysteries? This is basically that. My thoughts shifted to Kaichi. He has the ability of teleporting to places though. I don't understand why he would even take Sachiro. Moving a whole body without being seen is a magic trick all of its own. I did his hypnosis last night and Sachiro called my name, but I was too late. It's almost like a magic trick to move a whole body without being seen. He picks up something from the floor. It's a strand of blonde hair. Dang, you're sharp. I missed that. I'm too blind to even... A strand of blonde hair on a college floor that looks like that. I'm too blind. I'm way too blind to even try looking for hair. If it was black, maybe. That's my job. I'm not like a certain person who randomly accuses me without any evidence in the middle of the night. It was in the heat of the moment, okay? Oh, my nose. It does not take long before Chain is done. He leaves the room and heads out. I take Sachiro's scarf with me and follow off the chain. It's only been a day and I'm already missing him. Where are you going, Chain? To the library. Even though I have my doubts, I just want to make sure. It's really early. I doubt he'll be there already. We split up after entering the building. It looks like Chain knows exactly where to look. But to my surprise, we encounter gosh, Kaichi. He's sitting in the corner with a pile of books beside him. His shrimp, what were you doing last night? Kaichi looks up and replies, annoyed. At home? He looks so cute like that. Oh, Kaichi. Closes the book and puts it away. Then he stands up and brushes the dust off his pants. What's the matter? It's rare for you to look for me without really urgent reasons. He looks like he'd have an accent, but I'm not good at accent. Baby boy. Sachiro was kidnapped last night, and I wonder if you know something about it. Hachi raises her brow and looks stunned. Wow, hold on. Are you guys suspecting me of kidnapping him? Hachi turns to me as if he knew it was my suggestion. I can't help but slowly hide behind Shane. Hey. I know it's hard to prove, but I was at home. Don't have an alibi, so take it or leave it. If you found any traces of me at your place, well, I have been there before. Is that true? Yeah. Kaji shrugs and continues reading his book. He looks out his side and turns to me. So, do you have anyone else under your suspicion? The only people I could think of were you two. Unbelievable. You thought an innocent person like me would do such a thing. The sarcasm in his tone is clear, but Chin goes along with him. By the way, I found this feather in Sachiro's room. Do you know something about it? Chin holds up a big, fluffy feather. Hachi's eyes widen as soon as he sees it. I expect him to say something, but he just shakes his head. I don't know. Thought so. If you discover anything, just tell me. He puts the feather back in his pocket and leaves. I decide to stay behind with Kaichi. Just like before, Kaichi continues to read. Oh my god, there's something in my nose. I get the feeling he knows more than he lets on. I sit beside him and watch silently. What do you want? About earlier. You have a clue who took Sachiro? Not really. Don't lie to me. He trusts off while he continues reading. Once he finishes, he turns to me again. Sorry to keep you waiting, but this book was more important. There's more information I needed. Anyway, what else do you want to ask me? Back when Chin was showed the feather, I thought you might be hiding something. True, but I couldn't say in Chin's presence. An angel feather. I have seen it before. A long time ago. Never forget it. What? An angel kidnapped Sachiro? I think so, but I don't get why they would interact with humans. The only angel I know so far is Razumi. Oh. Oh. Ah, that name sounds familiar. I think she recently joined my class. Can you contact her? Hachi raises up an eyebrow, as if I asked a strange question. Immediately, he shakes his head. I only heard rumors, and I've never talked with her. Besides, have you ever seen a demon and an angel getting along casually? Probably an anime, but oh, oh, would Obey Me count? Well, in well, in fiction, but that's clear enough then. Anyway, that's not my point. What if she really kidnapped? Anyway, that's not my point. What if she really kidnapped Sachiro? Do you have more evidence? Besides, do you even know anything about her? My gut tells me I'm on the right track. Despite how serious I look, he shakes his head. If I accuse her, it would be the same thing as declaring war. I wouldn't do that. Sachiro's your friend too. Aren't you worried about him? There are other possibilities to obtain more evidence first. Like the strand of your hair in Sachiro's phone. Well, I checked up on him for a bit before he appeared. I was just a bit concerned. Then why aren't you helping to find him again? That's as far as my warnings go. Even if I'm a friend, I'm not obligated to help out. I'll leave with a heavy sigh and stand up. I want to apologize for doubting you, but on the other hand, you've disappointed me. I didn't know you were that cold. The first time, his expression is pained, but still, he does not change his mind. I mean, girl, he's the Grim Reaper. He's a Grim Reaper. Or Shinigami. They're calling him Shinigami, but they're Grim Reapers. The better taste in my mouth, I leave the library. Even after gaining important information, I still do not know where to start looking for someone who I never spoke with. I dig in my memories about what Sachiro told me. Remember the trial period he mentioned. Could it be that his time has ended and she came to get him back? If that's the case, Sachiro should have known and told me about it. I ditched my mind to go to the old temple. I found the diaries back then. Perhaps there's more. I wandered through the temple. It looks exactly the same as last time. Any clue? Suddenly, something cold surrounds me, and I look up. Two marshmallow spirits dance around me and whisper my name. I let out a scream before I see them. Sorry for startling you, Master. Oh. How am I able to see you? You always could, but lately you become more sensitive to us. The former temple guardian is in trouble. Could you help him? You have no power to intervene with the villagers. I thought you guys forgot him after you stopped him from entering this place. We only acted as we were expected to. Forgive us. Even so, we are deeply attached to our previous master. Tell me what I can do. There's an angel keeping a master in the park. It may not be visible at first glance. That's because we set up a barrier. We believe you can save him. Thank you, little spirits. I'm going right away. Hold on. It's better to go at night because the angels are weaker in the darkness. Alright then. I wave to them and head on. I should have enough time to prepare a plan. Rasmi did not look dangerous at all. Looking back at Sachiro's memories, she was a sweet and cheerful girl. Appearances are deceiving. Biblically accurate angels, girl. After searching through my place, I only found a protective cross necklace. I don't know if it could be of any help. Wait. Girl! Would that really protect you from an angel if cross necklaces are supposed to protect you from evil spirits? um, I decided to check on Chain as I have not spoken with him since this morning. I asked for his help, but I have hidden a lot of information from him. Yeah! We're going to meet an angel to see if she actually can with Sachiro. But we're gonna bring a cross just in case for protection. But crosses are meant to protect you from evil spirits, girl. Not angels. So... on the doorbell multiple times, but nobody answers. I try to look through the windows and knock on it. What is it again? Impatient. His expression stays annoyed, judging from his missing hair. It looks like he just got up from bed. As always, he wears the creepy gas mask. I wonder if I will ever catch him without it. Oh, I thought you weren't home. How many of you want to talk? Can you turn on some lights in here, my guy? Like last time, we talked in a nice living room. Finn rubs his eyes and grunts lightly. More tired than he did in the morning. He proceeds to lie down. Eh? Did you continue with the investigation? I thought you were fired up since you came to my house so early. Wait. Was that him talking? No, that was me talking. Okay. I know enough. The room looks quite dark. Still, it is still bright outside. I reach out to the curtains. Leave it be. Okay, Mr. Vampire. Being an investigator must be tiring. Girl, you see that now, but he could be. You don't know that. We got spirits, we got shinigamis, and we got angels. Vampires are not out of the question at this point. And we got demons. So I can hardly imagine that he's a student like me. I sit on the other couch and stare at him. No, there is something I haven't told you. I hope the research. It might seem unbelievable, but Sachiro is actually the temple guardian. Somehow he managed to take a human form. He has indeed attacked a few villagers, but they were all possessed by evil spirits. He only wanted to protect. I found out he might be kidnapped by an angel. I tried to explain it briefly. Once I finish, he remained silent. I can never tell what's going on through his mind. A sigh leaves his gas mask before he speaks. You caught up earlier than I expected. Zombies? Did we know about that earlier? Wait. Yes. Yes, we did. You know, I'm hunting down these zombies. That you're surprised I know about this? Not that oblivious. But, huh? Do you also know the Kaichi's? What about him? I stopped right before blurting out Kaichi's true identity. Judging from his strange expression on his face, it seems he still does not know. Kaichi knows it too. I see. Ching takes out the feather from his pocket and hands it to me. Looking closer, I notice it's not an ordinary feather. The edges are colored gold, and the material is tough yet very soft. A small glow appears around the shaft, as if it possesses energy. You know this angel. Yes, it's Razumi. She's the one who turned Sachiro into a human. Know where we can find her? Oh. Took him to the park, but I heard there's an invisible barrier. Oh, that's gonna be fun. He gets up, moves to a drawer. He pulls the bottom panel open. It's a silver gun, kept in the wood for a hidden port weapon. I get the impression that he has hidden weapons everywhere in the house. He takes the cartridge out from the gun and replaces it with dark bullets. Don't tell me you're going to kill the angels. Then you'll be defenseless when she does attack us. Better than bringing across. I guess. I can't say for sure anyway. Here, carry this gun just in case. You're telling someone who doesn't know anything about firearms to shoot? These don't hurt people, just certain creatures. Is there a recoil though? That means a whole lot of a difference. Takes a few bullets from the table and shows them to me. The color is pure black, as if I am looking at a black pit. Ah, wow. You sure got unusual stuff. It's basic equipment for those who fight with supernatural beings. This won't kill her right away, but it should slow her down for a bit. He puts the gun down for a moment and starts. He puts the gun down for a moment and starts to take his shirt off. What are you doing? I'm changing. Hey! Don't go stripping in front of me! Despite my flusterness, he keeps going, in a way to be polite. Suddenly, I feel his fingers brushing against my neck. Chills run down my spine, and I ask what he's doing. Okay. You didn't. I mean, you didn't have to take off your shirt to put on a collar shirt and your uniform and a tie and a scarf. You could have just worn it underneath everything. You pants shirt because you were wearing shorts, but you did not need to take off your shirt. The necklace. Where'd you get it from? I found it in my parents' room. Probably from my grandparents. You know, angels and crosses, a bit of divinity might protect me. I still don't think it's gonna work. Um, I think the dark bullets will work better than wearing a cross to go against an angel, but hey, maybe you need it more than I do? Take it. Smart. Okay. I mean, actually, okay. I can kind of agree with that if he's gonna be the one fighting. Well, no. No, wait. I'm stupid. No. I don't think the cross is a good idea. I take off my necklace and hand it to him. He keeps it in his pocket, but who knows? He starts equipping his weapons. We have to wait till night. Some of the spells embedded onto the weapons will be stronger then. First time I'm facing an angel, so I can't guarantee your safety. I can take care of myself. I don't think you can. Now that we have a plan, I take the time to look around the room. I notice there are barely any personal belongings. I don't ask him about it. It's a sensitive topic. My thoughts turn to Sachiro. I can't stop the scenarios flashing through my mind. He notices my restlessness and gets me something to drink. Oh, I mean, at least he's nice. Actually, he could be a considerate guy behind the mask. He's like a different person from the first time I met him. I take a sip of the water. I look at him as he lays down on the couch. Seems tired. Again. Thank you for helping me out. It's kind of you. I'm not the kind of person just because to help you want. And it's for the greater good. Sachiro will be thankful too. He closes his eyes and turns his back to me. I heard a sigh. I hear a sigh before it goes quiet. Once the sky turns dark, we head out. Before we reach the park, she enhances a small knife to protect myself. I'm surprised at the weapon he entrusts to me. Even though I am armed, it does give me peace of mind. As expected, the park is empty. He takes out a small paper filled with strange symbols. After throwing it into an empty space, he mumbles a few things. Suddenly, the paper floats in midair, itself stuck into an invisible wall. The next moment, cracks of light appears and the invisible barrier breaks into pieces. Behind it, I see Sachiro unconscious next to Razumi. There she is! Oh, we've got unexpected visitors. Smiles kindly at us and clicks her head. So it really was you. I thought it was time to take him back. You have to let him go. His time's not up yet. How about... No. I walk in her direction, but suddenly a great force blows me back. I stumble over my feet, but quickly find my balance. Ugh. Why, Razumi? She giggles, amused by my efforts, and strokes Sachiro's cheek. She talks to Sachiro. You didn't follow the contract entirely. You said you could regain your memories. But nothing said he couldn't, right? He just said he wanted to become human in exchange for his memory. I don't think you said. I don't think you said he couldn't regain memories again. Once time is up your mind. Don't tell me you actually lied to him. Of course, the motherfucking small print, bro. I think he forgot the small print in our contract. For the trial, he has two choices. Go back to the spirit world with no powers and memory, or let me consume his remaining life force as a human slowly. Have you gone mad? He's the first one that came to me with a crazy wish, so I gave him crazy conditions. I thought it was really cute of him. I could like him more and more. Her expression turns gloomy, and she glares at me. Now, I'm simply taking him back. Her sharp words give me chills. At the same time, she gets up and heads towards us. Shane pushes me back while holding his gun ready. Oh, what you be? If you really are an angel, you should know. Razumi chuckles at Shane's words and shakes her head. Then she speaks to me again. You just slave with you because you're too weak to face me alone. Now I have to deal with two annoying flies. White wings spread out from her back. She flies up into the dark sky. A black and pink striped cane appears in her hand, and she flies towards us. Black and pink? That's an interesting choice to go with what you're wearing and your color scheme. Shane pushes me away and runs inside to dodge her attack. What? Your legs are way too slow. While Razumi is distracted, I run towards Sachiro. Take care of him while I'm dealing with this madness. Crouch over Sachiro's body and call his name. Even after all this noise, still unconscious. Is he under a spell of hers? You guys, my desktop audio has not been on! I've been live for an hour! Oh my god, you guys, I'm so sorry. It's not supposed to be silent, it's supposed to be music. Why do I do this to myself? You guys haven't making music at all. my god. Ooh. This is why I need to double check everything. Is he under a spell of hers? It's calling him doesn't work. I gently shake him around. I take out her scarf and I wrap it around him. I thought it would work somehow. He still does not open his eyes. How am I supposed to wake you? Okay. A loud gunshot echoes through the space. I turn around to see what's happening. I notice blood dripping from Rasmi's wing. He managed to shoot her. Crimson stained feathers flutter around the air. Chained his head as well. His left sleeve ripped. I remember he told me he will only pull the trigger if the opponent attacks first. Countless curses escape Rasmi's lips as she flies down and pulls back her wing. Your powers won't do much on me, but you'll shine you without dirty tricks. Rasmi looks amused. She stretches her arm and then shape shifts the cane into a saber. Chain's expression does not change, but he stands quiet. She bends her knee slightly and readies to thrust her weapon. She dodges the first attack, just to keep distance while shooting. Not only does Rasmi use the sword, but also launches occasional powerful kicks, a fighting style I've never seen. Chin manages to deflect the blows by using his gun as a shield. I'm surprised that his weapons don't take damage. These two continue to fight, while I try to wake Sachiro up. Maybe it's better to take him elsewhere, away from this battlefield. I grab Sachiro's arms and try to pull him onto my back, but his body slips away and I fall on the ground. I wouldn't try. He's a grown man. He's probably heavy too. And unconscious. Unconscious people are heavy. I don't dare another attempt. That must hurt. That's the second time I dropped you. In fairy tales, people wake up from a kiss. Maybe I should try that. I mean, I'm delusional, but I don't know if I'm that delusional. I hover over him and look at his face. I can feel myself getting flustered. I know this is really silly, but I don't have any other ideas. They look so good when they're unconscious. Why must they look good when they're in pain? My heart is beating rapidly, and my limbs trembling nervously. On closer observation, body does not move. Perhaps not even breathe. His expression is like he's trapped in a nightmare. I just not realize how desperate I am about saving him. Never have I cared this much about someone. These thoughts only cross my mind for a fraction of a second before I lower my head, press my lips gently on his. There was no response for a bit. Did that motherfucking work? There was no response for a bit, but then I feel his warm breath. His touch that connects us has odd yet pleasant sensation. Sachiro's fingers find their way to mine and wrap him around my hand. As he regains his conscious, I feel him kiss him back. Knowing this, I started to get hot on the inside. Waking him only took a few seconds. The moment felt like an eternity. To my surprise, he slowly opens his eyes. I pull back and cover my mouth in embarrassment. Sachiro sits up and slowly observes the environment. I notice a bit of confusion when his eyes rest on me. His hand reaches for his lips. Sweet. My body is so sore. I wonder what happened. You were kidnapped and unconscious for a while. I try to distract him from the topic, even though I fully know he's aware. I blush deep red, but I'm glad that my last method worked. Oh no, you little... Multiple expressions switch to Rasmi's face. It's almost like a ticking bomb. She spreads her wounded wings and flies towards me like an arrow. Chained in an instant, a few bullets. Even though they hit her, Rasmi does not change her objective. Her saber transforms into a sharp, long spear, but she aims at me. Everything goes so fast that I don't have time to dodge. No, this is gonna be my death. I squeeze my eyes shut and anticipate for the impact. However, my heart is still beating rapidly. In the next moment, I slowly open my eyes to see what happened. Aichi! Rasmi is frozen in place, her blade inches away from mine. Another person stands beside her. A big scythe is pierced through her stomach, with tree branches wrapped around her limbs. I'm sorry, Rasmi. Ugh, you. Blood gushes out of her wounds while her limbs grow weak. She throws a glare at Kaichi for collapsing on the floor. I stand in shock, crawled away from her. Kaichi pulls his weapon back from the lifeless body. He goes to me and stretches out his hand. I accept his help to pick it up. Thank you. Even though she wanted to kill you, you are selfless over. It takes more than a kill. It takes more than that to kill an angel. I think she'll give me that worried look. I'll take care of her. Kaichi pats my head and shows a smile. Change your mind after all. Thanks for you. Thank God for my friend for me. Kaichi picks up Rasmi's body, throws it over his shoulder. Spreads his massive wings and flies up. He has wings? With Rasmi on his back, he disappears into the night. I'm sorry for involving you in this. Thank you for helping me, though. I should be worrying about you. The next moment, Sachiro wraps his arms around me. His warmth slowly puts my heart at ease. I forget what else I wanted to say. What's that? We both turn around to look at Chain. We totally forgot about him. That was kind of a Shinigami? Dosikan Shinigami? What? Don't joke with me. No, please. He's an ally of mine. He looks at me in disbelief. Finally lets out a sigh. Whatever. Are you okay? Just several cuts, but nothing serious. Seems the necklace protected me from a few of her spells. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known how to deal with him, which I don't know how that makes sense logically, but I mean, I guess. Thanks a lot. You were a big help. No thanks needed. Before he leaves, he returns the necklace. I head home with Sachiro. 2 days pass peacefully. Sachiro spends his time at home to replenish energy. I watch him closely and notice his restlessness. The incident with Rasmi has not left his mind. When I stay at his side, he seems more at ease. Oh, that's a cute CG. I don't know why he gotta be laying like that, though. I don't know why I gotta be laying right there, though. I let my guard down around her. Honestly, I barely recall our interaction. I couldn't help it. In the end, she dug her own grave. I'm mostly sad about the fact that she wanted to hurt you. You have nothing to do with her. I got in her way, so it's natural for her to get upset. I can't be in good terms with everyone, especially when I have my own goals. Now, I trust that Kaichi will keep her in check. By the way, since she isn't here anymore, does that mean the contract is broken? Can you remain human and stay in this world? Sure, my job period has ended, but nothing has happened these past few days. I can't recall what was written in our contract, so there's my memory that was taken will ever be regained. Maybe I can ask Razumi about it again. I actually just hauled her off somewhere. Is it really so easy to see her again? I don't know where he lives, so I just have to ask. Suddenly, the doorbell rings. I go to the front door and open it. Oh, the devil! Came in baby form. Oh, you came in the right moment. I wanted to ask you about Razumi. I didn't kill her. Just without that, she just walked away for a while. There are some things I have to clear up. Maybe you read about Razumi being involved with the zombies. She controlled some, if not all. That goes to show. That goes to ask. Are angels also not you know how in some shows angels are not inherently purely good? You know, are angels like that in this game too, where it's they're quote unquote good, but not completely? Because sure, she could have been an angel, but she wasn't exactly 100% good. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like maybe she wasn't an angel. But maybe she could have been. And just one of those not all the way good angels. That's what I came here for, Amy. That's what I came here for. Anyway, I want to leave you this. He hands me 2 roses. One white and one black. Cause she wanted to drain the rest of his life force. I don't think that's very angel-like, but what would I know? Eh? What's this for? These are the rest of Sachiro's memories and the spell which prevents his body from further degrading. Also, I have a lot of questions about the contract too. Give him the white one if you want him to stay. The black one is to return to the spirit world. Oh, thank you. It's up to you. I've got some business to take care of. Up to you later. The rose in each hand. I like a Sachiro. What do you pick? Maybe you can decide later. It's so sudden for your fate to be decided like this. He chuckles at my words. Shakes his head. Didn't I promise to stay by his side? The answer should be obvious. Oh! Takes the white rose from me. The flower scatters into and are absorbed in Sachiro's body. A few months later, the reports of the murders and missing people have stopped. Both Kaichi and Chain worked hard on clearing the village. It happened slowly because there was no guardian to do the job. I thought everything would revert to how the village was before, but not quite. Do you know we have a transfer student this semester? Oh, really? We haven't had them for ages. I heard he's a cute foreigner. Screaming that he practices swordsmanship. What? That can't be real. Everyone is excited about the transfer. The teacher tries to calm everyone down while the new student waits outside. When the door starts open, everyone looks in their direction while holding their breath. Look at him! He's cute in a little uniform. It's different. Oh well, it must be summer then. That must be like a summer uniform. A silver-haired boy enters the classroom with a confident smile. He stands to the front desk and introduces himself. Hello, my name is Sachiro. Oh wow! Sachiro Sagisa. Now I'll be a part of your class. Please take care of me. Everyone is excited as he speaks. Immediately, we start bombarding him with questions. Wow, you're so cute. How old are you? Do you have a girlfriend? So you practice swordsmanship. Please show it sometime. Sachiro answers him calmly. He occasionally glances over at me. There's one person really important to me. Take care of her as well. Meet my beloved one, Ayrivynne. He beams as he points. Wow, I can't talk. He beams as he points the attention at me. My cheeks burn up as I smile back. My Sachiro. Sachiro! We got an ending! Romantic 3. Will you take the white or black robe? So we successfully romanced him. We got an ending! Even though, now I wonder. I got like an ending! I got a romance ending! Now, there are 4 endings per route. I got a few death endings. So I don't know if that counts as part of the ending. You know? I'm gonna load back to my earliest save file. And I'm gonna like speed through and choose like the quote-unquote bad ending, see if that will change anything. I got a lot of dings the first time, which I would assume was like a good choice of option. I chose this. That's to choose the guide for this one. Skip to yes. I'm gonna try to get all like the bad options. I have a friend that wants to visit. Really, the more the merrier. It's true that he knows a lot about the mansion, but nothing ever seems to go the way he'll want when he's around. Maybe you can ask him about my place's search then. How about later? Okay. What happened to your friend? He got busy and can't come today. Oh, that's too bad. But we got separated. Okay. Ignore it and walk farther. Skip to next choice. Surprise him. Nomichi is the type of sticky rice dumpling, the colorful horse of the treat. Nearly make me drool. Just give this a try. I have a surprise for you. What is it? A short search from my creation with a smile. He looks a little confused. He does not know what a nomichi is. A little thank you gift for your hard work. You told me. It's so sweet and the texture is great. Why don't you share? Sachiro gives me the other half of that. My relief, it tastes better than I expected it. Seeing Sachiro happy makes me happy too. Someone used to bring me treats like this. It's like a distant memory though. I think I was happy back then. I'm glad fragments of your memory are returning. Next choice? Then this would have been ignored. I see how I got up there, but I don't think it's important. Usually the place where we're at is nothing here left. Called something actually, there's a pile of books in the room, but I can't read any of them. Rush over to take a look, there are diaries in this room. It's a log of their daily duties. Valuable discovery, I hope it's okay to borrow them. Wouldn't that be like stealing? Well, it doesn't seem like it's anyone else here that's not home. This time, we're not leaving empty-handed. The journal is to be detained for a while. Hope the diaries will give a clue about what actually happened. Okay. Aichi, right? Yes. So let us leave him alone. Probably best to leave him alone. I just tend to find another spot to study. It's so boring when the math is more fun. I hate staring at all the text. Then I read this sad part in 2nd grade. And later, I see someone staying behind me and I turned to find the book from before. What I asked was that book about the Temple Guardian. To borrow it? But she shakes her head and it's beside me. I want you to explain it to me instead. Okay, didn't you already read this book in like the 2nd grade though? What? Do you think I have a photograph from memory? Boy rests his head against his hand and glares at me. What's your name? Kaichi Miroshimo. You can just call me Kaichi. I won't ask how old he is, but considering he got angry when I called him small last time, I don't want to defending him. I explain why you're interested. I want to see the spirit in my own eyes. Want to see the spirit? Well, okay. What's so strange about it? I don't think anyone can see the spirit. I'm not saying this makes such an expert number though. How do you think let's begin? The movie will start, I guess. Reggie snatched up my glasses at me before walking away. We managed to discover more about the temple of spirit. Let me know. You can usually find me in the library. Nothing. What Chain said did make sense. Sachiro this time. Those texts might show the truth. Chain aggressive, I cannot let myself, but Chain actually did hurt him. I jumped behind the man and gripped his arms, backing the grip. My friend, get out of this. He runs away. Next choice. Oh, I gotta get to this. No. Oh, I just took this. Man, okay, I gotta answer this. I've been haunted so far. No. Never lie. Never. Keep it to myself. for the sake of skipping, I'll skip all this. We'll throw the horror in this route. Calling. Oh. Grab the creature, but one of its appendages, pull on it with restraint, but stronger than expected. Okay, you shouldn't do that, it will give you even more of your energy. Okay. Take a look. Looking grin, curious enough to look. About my hand on his shoulder and whisper. I only catch the first 3 lines before Sachiro snatches away from my hands. I don't know how you did it, but you don't steal one. Forget what happened. That can be changed. Yes. Yep. Oh. Sachiro? His expression for an instant staring at me. Finally awake, what happened? We were in the temple. I carried you home. Return. Oh! I'm skipping a lot, but he's not grown up anymore. He's staying as this form. I had another dream. I didn't show everything, but I did see a lot of my life in this village. For some reason you were there, almost as if you teleported into my dream. Oh, interesting. Okay, so he's staying in this form. And I was such a jerk. Oh, you were fun too. I gave him a hard poke on the side. I still want to see that jerk sometimes. Noted in the grin piece on his face. This day off has been late so far. Are you gonna go somewhere? Where? The newspaper shop and coupons. No deals, no coupons for the bakery. But I stopped at the hot spring advertisement and I remember that time with Sachiro. I blush. Saw anything interesting? I jumped. Sachiro had moved behind me and is now looking over my shoulder. Couldn't face him, but get caught in his gaze. I feel myself flustered. And nope, let's go shopping. We head to the mall, mostly perusing clothing stores because Sachiro desperately needs to flush out his wardrobe. Right now he's wearing clothes I lent him, but he has practically nothing of his own. I buy at least one set of clothing from every shop we enter. You don't have to do this. I can get things later by myself. No need to be shy. I don't need to be just like a homeless man. It's as if you care too much about me. Care too much? I mean, we're just not. No, never mind. Shakes his head and turns away. Quickly grab his hand, step closer, and look eyes for them. Oh, tell me. Worry that I'll be a burden to you. On the other hand, looked much brighter since the day we met. Just thank you. I think I've started a new life. I hope this time I can prove myself as someone worth by your side. Just softly and I smile at him. Sachiro, you don't have to prove yourself to me. He remains quiet for a few minutes as I sift through a coat rack. We continue shopping till we fill a cart. Sachiro successfully pressures me into buying a few things for myself as well. It's been ages since I had so much fun shopping. Leave the mall and make our way to the park. I feel my shoulders grow stiff from carrying so many bags. Let's take a break. The gurgles uncomfortably loud. Let's get a snack too. Okay. I look up and spot is serving the perfect treat. And Sachiro. Like some ice cream? Sure. I like the same flavors as last time. You can remember what I picked. He winks at me with a smirk. I return with 2 cones topped with cake and cherry blossom flavor. I pretend to be uncertain I turn which to hand Sachiro. He beams when I hand him the cherry flavored one. Your request was tricky because last time you said you. Oh wow, I can't read. Your request was tricky because last time you said because last time you said wanting. Oh, they missed a word. That's why it's fucking me up. Wanting to try the cherry one. Hee. You sit at a nearby bench. By the way, how much longer do you need to stay in my place? You're welcome to stay until my parents come home, unless you have other plans in mind. Really, I don't have anyone else to go. So I'll stay as long as you let me. I don't have much time left though. After regaining my memories, I recall the angel telling me something about a trial. I honestly don't know what's coming next, but I want to spend my remaining time in this village. Remaining time makes it sound dramatic. You don't have a deadly illness, do you? You feel unwell? Well, as I mentioned before, like burning a bit, that has to change. But that doesn't mean it'll kill me. I'd like to get you checked up. I'd like you to get a checkup just to be sure. You're always so worried. I look healthy, don't I? I don't know, because I'm not a doctor. Sachiro laughs at my corny joke as he finishes off his test train. Slowly sits down on the bench, and rests his head on my shoulder. I glance over at his face as he falls asleep. He must be exhausted from walking around all day. I look up at the sunny sky and enjoy the weather. The atmosphere feels nostalgic. I rest my cheek against Sachiro's head. It feels warm, and his hair is fluffy. My eyes slowly close until I notice a familiar face in the distance. A blonde-haired boy wearing a brown uniform approaches. Oh, hi, Chi. He stops and glances her way. A grin spreads across his face as he gazes. Whoa! A grin spreads across his face as his gaze switches between me and Sachiro. He raises his hand to greet me. I look away, flustered. Amused, Hachi chuckles, comes over and sits on the bench beside me. He takes out the booklet from his pocket and starts to read with a level of casualness that slightly peeves me. I try to speak in a low voice, so as to avoid waking Sachiro. Hey, thank you for helping Sachiro. He nods without looking away from his book. I never asked a few questions. Go ahead. Didn't you help him earlier if you knew what was going on? The poor guy was wandering the streets. He only saw a fragment of his memories, but you were a part of it. Unlike you, I'm not his lover. I almost snapped back, but he gives such an over-the-top smirk that I can tell he's just avoiding the truth. I respond with a cold, unimpressed stare. When he sees that I remain unmoved, his shoulders drop and he salts over slightly. Well, I wasn't sure on how to restore his memories. I did try a few things. That piece of work at the temple was the last resort, but I figured it wouldn't go too wrong. You can only really help yourself anyway. Why'd you get me involved? You scared the hell out of me multiple times. He goes and shakes his head. Simple. You were amusing. To this, you were never a real danger for me. Well, except that one time, which was your fault anyways. You almost killed me! I realized I raised my voice when Sachiro's eyes fluttered open. He looks directly at Kaichi. Well, have you apologized yet? Noticing my confused expression, Sachiro explains. Because of this guy, you were knocked out for a few days. But it seems he almost killed you too. The blonde boy coughs intentionally and turns his gaze away from me. Feel free to kick him. I'm sorry, Avi. I stand up and raise my leg as if going to kick Kaichi's face. He turns his face slightly away, but has clearly accepted his fate. Look them! They're in their baby form! They're cute! Babies! I stopped my leg on the ground, leaned directly into his face, and whispered, I forgive you. The confusion and frustration so clearly spreading across his face like a sweeter revenge than any kick I could have gotten. Sachiro bursts out laughing as I take my seat. Hachi surprisingly seems more nervous and on edge about me now, which is the closest to respect I think I'll ever get from him. We resume chatting, and after a while, Hachi raises his own question. By the way, Sachiro, have you remembered any more of your past? I don't think anything else could come to me soon. Past doesn't affect my present anyway. I left my old hot life behind. Meaning you wanted to leave me behind too, huh? Even if I had you, you'd still get back to me. Your life is too boring. It's not as bad as you think. I have some business in the village. I'm busy right now. I don't think I can help you right now, but tell me if you need me. You should rest for a while longer. Humans don't heal that fast. Sachiro pulls down his collar slightly and studies the bandages wrapped around his torso. They don't seem to bother him. Honestly, I still don't understand why you wanted this wife. Humans are weak. Why are you acting superior now? I too have a human form as me, but I don't prefer it. I'll adjust. It's definitely no problem. After you disappeared, I had a hard time keeping this village peaceful. After all, I can only work half a day. I don't think I can do it alone. I wonder how things will continue from this point. Be able to purify the spirits. I might not be affected as much as this form. I'm willing to try. When you're ready, I'll be happy for your help. You were always the better tracker. It's nice to see you working together. If there's anything you can do, let me know. Keep an eye on him in case he stabs me again. Hachi chuckles and rests his cheek against his palm, feigning innocence. Now you're making me look like a bad guy. You did almost kill Ayrivynne. But I was forgiven. I'll be babysitter then. Chat for a while longer. Hey, why don't we try acting some spirits tomorrow? As long as you don't push yourself too hard, I don't mind that. As Sachiro gets up to head home, Kaichi urges us to rest. Okay. So I kind of wanted to transfer home. And I did say that you would really like A Day with Death. I'm gonna take a pause here for Dark Knights, and I'm gonna move over to A Day with Death because I think you'd really enjoy that game. It's not an ultimate, it's just a regular one-man dating game, but I think you'd love this game. But we're on the path to another route. I'm gonna assume it's gonna be Sachiro taking the Black Orc instead. Put a skip there. So let me go back to adding. So I can for sure. Oops. I can place a marker.